Tarbert parents, and you could say I'm a Tarbert man that grew up in Longford. I was born on 2nd of August 1934 in Mallow in County Cork. My father and mother were from almost adjacent farms, one in the town of Guerin on the brinks of the Shannon, the other in the town of Kilpadog. They married young, and there were other children at home on the farm, so my father went to Mallow and got a job there and worked there in construction. I would have remembered when my father came back from Mallow. When my father left the farm, his mother had sold out the cattle and she got a house built in Tarbert, which was where Patrick Lynch had his shop.
Yeah.
So she originally built that house. Jerry Conlon Tarbert was the builder. And my father came back and he built the shop that was onto the front of it. And because of that, I was around Tarbert when I was 5 and 6 years of age. And my father then went to Longford in 1938 and opened a shop there. And I started infants in Longford School at 5 years of age, I suppose 1939, before the outbreak of the war. And most of my memories from then on would be of Longford, except for the summer holidays when they packed me back over to my grandmother's in Tarbert, and I spent summer time there on the farm with my uncle Patrick Langan and my grandmother. And what I remember about that, and it is probably a contributory factor to the fact that I liked the Irish music so much, was that in the evenings, Paddy Goulding, who was a brother of my grandmother's, just above Tarbert there, he'd come in the evening into the kitchen and he had a fiddle hanging up on the wall. And my uncle Patrick and his cousin Eugene Goulding would dance the hornpipe and the reels. And the two tunes that stayed in my mind were the McLeod's Reel and the Blackpot. And they still instilled in my brain from listening to them. And whenever I hear them, my mind nearly now goes right back to that time.
But mankind is ever greedy, ever striving for no goals, and made you a stick-head beater into a silly carnival. For some time we were successful, but as often nations win, as years into the future, into time when we will fail. We now hear of global warming and of disasters lying low, when the melting polar ice caps will cause the seas to overflow. It's the fault of greenhouse gases, to no use the name here, and the EU has now decided the need to cut back is quite clear. But should we blame the walls and pesticides, the mountains searing forest soil, the plains above the islands, the rockets rolling into the sky? No, sure, shame is blame anger, and so they don't know how. The falls right from all our trouble, the gentle killer's power. It's quite true, she bucks and belches as she eats her happy way through the fields of grass and clover that the farmer sends her way. But then that's what she always did. She sat in the boy. The blame her not as global warming. They can see no reason why. By all means, let's solve the problems that are gathering at our gate and control the greenhouse gases before we do too late. But let us see the causes where they are and not turn the blame back. For generations yet unborn will ask the reason why. Or we who started the fence lines in their first attempt to show could have suggested the solution that we call the faithful call. So at that I think I'm finished. My muse was left the last. Now do I open that long abandonment, and I said that mankind is an ass.